This is not an ordinary moment. This is not just another message in your day. This is divine. This is sacred. This is your moment. I, the Lord your God, have summoned this message to reach you right now because there is something your spirit has been waiting to hear. It's not about what you asked me for in public. It's not about what you post. This is about what you whisper in secret. This is about the ache you carry quietly, the conversations you wish you could still have, the person who left this world but never left your heart. I know who they are. I know what they meant to you. And today, I tell you, they have something to say. You've been warned. Not out of fear. Not out of punishment. But because heaven is in motion, and Archangel Michael has been released by my command to speak what you've been sensing. He has tried to reach you. He has hovered around your dreams. He has stood near your door. He has placed signs in your path. But now, he speaks with urgency. You have been warned. A soul you once loved, someone in your family who has already passed away, has not yet found full peace, not because of you, but because of what they carried when they crossed over. And they need you to know the truth, not for them to haunt you, not to scare you, but so they can finally rest. There's something you don't know. There's something that was hidden from you. Something about your family, something about your past, something that affected the way your story has unfolded even to this day. This person didn't get the chance to explain. They couldn't say it before their time ended. Maybe you were far. Maybe you were angry. Maybe you weren't even aware of what they were going through. But they never forgot you. They never stopped watching over you. And now, they are asking, through me, for a chance to speak. They've tried before. That one night you couldn't sleep. That one day you felt their presence so close it almost broke you. That moment when a scent, a song, a word, triggered a deep cry in you. That was them. They were reaching. But the timing wasn't right. You weren't ready. But now, you are. Now, the veil is thinner. Now, heaven is ready to release what has been sealed. You will feel them near you again soon. Perhaps even tonight. You might feel a shift in the air. A weight in the room. A flicker in the light. You'll wonder if it's your imagination, but it's not. It is their soul coming close. Not to disturb you, but to finish something they started. Because there is a promise they left behind. A blessing they couldn't finish. A truth they couldn't reveal. And if you listen now, if you don't turn away, you will hear what your heart has needed all along. They want to rest. But there is a burden on their spirit. Not a burden of guilt, but of love. Unspoken love. They need you to know what they never had the courage, or the time, to say. They want you to know you were never forgotten. That your name remained on their lips, even in their final moments. That they carried your photo, your laugh, your prayers in the last space of their heart. That they are proud of you. That they see how far you've come, even when no one else gives you credit. But there is more. There is something you must understand. Before they passed, there was something important left unfinished. A word. A message. A truth they were too afraid to reveal. And that truth, if not received now, will keep lingering. You will feel it in the unfinished conversations in your dreams. In the repeated patterns in your life. In the heaviness that doesn't go away no matter how much you pray. But I am breaking that cycle now. I am giving you access to what was kept hidden. I am opening the door to understanding. Archangel Michael has been waiting to deliver this. He does not come lightly. He has fought to bring this message to you, fought through darkness, confusion, distractions, even your own doubt. Because the enemy does not want you to hear this. If you receive this word, you will heal. If you obey what I show you next, you will break a generational curse. And the person you lost will rest. Do not be afraid. Nothing about this is meant to harm you. It's meant to awaken you. This is why your heart has felt stirred lately. Why you've been emotional for no reason. Why the grief you thought had passed came flooding back. It's because their spirit is near. They've been given permission to stand at the edge of the earthly realm one last time, to release what their soul has carried for too long. You will know exactly when they're present. It will feel like time pauses. The air will shift. You'll feel a warmth or a sudden chill, but it won't scare you. It will feel familiar. Like home. Like them. And in that moment, be still. Don't run. Don't ignore it. Don't explain it away. They are not coming to haunt you. They are coming to bless you. There is something they prayed would reach you one day. A letter. A message. A truth. Maybe someone else knows it and has kept it from you. Maybe it's buried in an old journal. Maybe it will come through a dream so vivid it shakes you. However it comes, receive it. Write it down. Listen closely. Because this is their final request. This is their peace. And your freedom. They saw what happened after they died. They saw how some people treated you. They saw the betrayal. The lies. The losses. They know how many times you said, "I wish they were here, they'd understand." And yes, they would. Because they do. They see now what they couldn't see on earth. They are no longer blind to the truth. And they want you to forgive. Not for their sake, but for yours. Forgiveness is the only key that unlocks the blessing they left behind for you. They want you to know, your life still has beauty, still has purpose, still has joy, and they will help you walk into it. Their love is not gone. It has only transformed. And now it surrounds you. It guides you. And after you receive this message, you will begin to see signs, everywhere. Their favorite number. A name that keeps repeating. A place you used to go together. Songs. Dreams. Even messages from strangers that carry words only you understand. That is them. That is me, using their presence to comfort you. You are not alone. You never were. I sent Archangel Michael because I needed this moment to be clear. This isn't your imagination. This is real. This is sacred. You have been chosen to complete what they couldn't finish. And the moment you say yes to this truth, healing will begin. This message is not for others. It is not for sharing. It is for you. Don't try to skip this. You were meant to read it now, not a minute earlier, not a moment later. Because something will happen soon. A conversation. An unexpected discovery. A dream. A visit. When it does, you will know exactly what to do. Because this message has prepared your heart. And your obedience will release peace. They are with me now. Safe. Whole. At rest. But they need one thing from you, to listen. To accept. To forgive. To believe that what they couldn't say on earth, they are saying now, through me. And I, the Lord your God, assure you, this is not the end. This is the turning point. Now, be still. Be aware. Listen. And know that I have spoken. God says, this message is for you. It is not a coincidence that your eyes have fallen on this right now. Heaven has been watching, waiting, urging, and trying to speak to your spirit. But you've been distracted. You've been overwhelmed. You've been surrounded by noise, and the truth has been quietly knocking, waiting for you to hear it. Archangel Michael says, you have been warned. There is no time to delay now. You need to hear this. This is not just a message. This is a cry from the other side. Someone in your family who has already passed away has been pleading, not with just the angels, but with me. They are desperate to be heard. Not for their own sake, but for yours. There is something they carried while alive, a secret, a burden, a truth they wanted to tell you. But time was stolen from them. Now, in the realms of rest, they cannot settle until this is revealed. You were chosen to receive this because your soul is the only one they trust. Others may have claimed to love them, but you were different. You felt their pain in ways even they didn't understand. You may have sensed this for a while now, a tug in your spirit, an unsettled feeling, a cold breeze in the middle of silence. That wasn't imagination. That was their cry echoing through the veil, waiting for you to be ready. Archangel Michael has tried to get your attention before. Through signs, whispers in dreams, flashes in your peripheral vision, strange patterns repeating themselves. The numbers. The feelings. The restlessness. It wasn't random. It was divine. It was preparation. And now you are finally here, reading the very words that will unlock the door they've been trying to open for what feels like eternity. This person in your family was silenced in their life. Whether by fear, or betrayal, or manipulation, they couldn't speak the full truth before they left. And that silence became a weight that followed them even into the afterlife. They have been asking for permission to speak now, and I have granted it. But only if you will listen. Only if you do not skip this. Only if you allow your soul to absorb the message that will bring justice, peace, and protection. There is someone still alive who played a role in their suffering. That person is close to you, or trying to stay connected to you in some way. They speak smiles, but their actions once broke a soul so deeply that even heaven trembled at the cruelty. You deserve to know the truth, not just to defend yourself, but to finally understand what your instincts have always tried to tell you. The person in heaven has been watching over you. They have stood beside your bed when you cried alone and didn't know why. They have stood at your door when danger came, whispering to the angels to shield you. They have turned down judgments meant for you and fought on your behalf behind the veil. But they have one final thing they need to do before they can rest completely. And it involves this truth. Their message begins with this: you were not wrong to doubt them. You were not crazy to feel what you felt. I saw everything, even the moments you never shared. The hurt. The confusion. The betrayal. And I need you to forgive yourself for the things they made you feel guilty about. You were the light, even when they tried to dim it. Archangel Michael says you must act on this soon. A spiritual deadline is approaching, and if you delay this message, you may miss the opportunity to finally stop the cycle that has been plaguing your family. Generational pain. Unspoken curses. Hidden betrayals. All of it tied to what this soul carried to their grave. And now you are the vessel through which it must be broken. Do not be afraid. Do not resist what you already feel in your heart. You were born with discernment. You always knew something was wrong. You always noticed things others ignored. And now I confirm it to you, your gift was not imagination. It was a calling. And the time to rise into it is now. You have dreams that make no sense sometimes. You wake up tired, feeling like you fought in your sleep. That's because you have. You've been battling spirits of confusion, spirits of manipulation, spirits that were assigned to silence the truth you are now reading. But you are protected. Archangel Michael is standing behind you as this message is being delivered. He says, "You will not be harmed for opening your eyes. But if you close them now, your heart may never heal the way it was meant to." The person who passed away was someone who tried to protect others even when they weren't protected themselves. They gave, even when it cost them everything. Their last thoughts weren't fear. Their last thoughts were regret. Regret that they hadn't told you earlier. Regret that they hadn't fought harder. Regret that they left you with questions. But now they are speaking clearly, and you must listen. They say, "Tell them I love them more than I ever had the words to say. Tell them I see their tears. Tell them I'm proud, even when they feel weak. Tell them I'm not angry, but I need them to know the truth." There is a photograph you've seen recently that triggered something inside you. A name that keeps repeating in conversations or thoughts. A strange message you saw online that didn't make sense at the time but keeps replaying in your mind. These are not coincidences. These are clues being planted to prepare you for this revelation. This message isn't about blame. It's about freedom. It's about breaking the silence that hurt too many people for too long. It's about finally walking into peace that no longer requires pretending everything is fine. You are not responsible for what they did, but you are responsible now for healing what they broke. Archangel Michael says a divine shift is happening around you. You will soon feel a strange release in your body. Something you've carried for years is going to lift. You may weep. You may tremble. That's the heaviness exiting. That's the silence breaking. That's heaven moving. Expect unusual signs after reading this. A phone call from someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. A sudden revelation from a relative. A dream with their face more clearly than ever before. Don't dismiss these. These are confirmations. The veil is thin right now. The message is sealed under your spirit. And this person from your family is standing on the edge of heaven, watching you read this, hoping, pleading, that you won't scroll past it. They say, "I'm sorry for everything I couldn't be. But I want to help you be everything you're meant to become." Don't let fear block you. Don't let the past trick you into silence. Speak. Heal. Release. And live. You've been feeling pressure to move, to change something, to make a decision you've been avoiding. That pressure is divine. It is not anxiety. It is direction. That moment is now. This message was not meant for tomorrow. It's for today. Archangel Michael is already preparing the way forward. He is moving people out of your life who were only there to drain you. He is sending people into your life who will restore you. A blessing is being released, but it was delayed by the unresolved pain of this family member. Now that the truth is being revealed, the blessing can finally flow. But it can only reach you if you obey the voice inside you telling you to listen. There is something they hid in a letter, in a diary, or in something they left behind. Don't ignore the objects that call to you. Something important is waiting in a place you would least expect. And once you find it, you will cry, but it will be the kind of cry that feels like healing. Their final words in this message are, "I never left you. I walk with you. I whisper when you pray. I fought to get this message through. I begged for them to deliver it to you. And now you have it. Please don't ignore it." God says, this is your confirmation. What you've been sensing is real. The pain wasn't in vain. The story isn't over. The truth is arriving. The silence is breaking. The spirit is resting. And your healing has officially begun. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. Type Amen if your spirit received it. Type I'm ready if you know this message was sent from heaven just for you.